Hey guys, so y'all are getting ready to graduate. Congratulations, you have 6 months left, or 5 or something like that. Anyway, so I'm very excited for you guys, but you're also getting ready to transition and become college students, which is very exciting and terrifying. And I'm going to share a little bit with you about my transition from faith to America. I'm sorry that my English sucks. I'm terrible with words. Anyway, but I want to start. There's 3 things I really want to talk to you guys about, and the first one is about leaving faith. It's really important that you say goodbye to not only the people, obviously, but also the places that you really love. I went to Curriculum about half a dozen times my last year at Faith, and I grew to love it so much, and I still love it a lot. But it was really important for me that I was able to say goodbye to that island and get closure, which sounds cheesy, but you'll understand when you graduate. And so I can't exactly tell you how to do that. It kind of depends. It varies on the person. But just like visit that place, or just spend time thinking about it and realize like that you're not going to be able to go back there for a few years at least, if at all. Which is hard, but it's really important, and you'll feel so much better if you find some closure about leaving. Another place that was hard for me to leave was the faith and the faith community. And that was really difficult because when I came back to America, I automatically, I wasn't open-minded at all. I was narrow-minded, and I just automatically started judging everything about America. And I told my mom that I hated it here, and she pointed out to me that it wasn't that America was a bad country or that I hated living here. It was that I didn't have that faith community here that I did in the Philippines, obviously, and I didn't have my friends, which was really hard for me for a little bit, but God really helped me get through that. And so it's really important that you realize that you're not going to have the faith community, and it's going to be different, and you're going to have to get used to that. But it can be a good different if you actually invest your time in that country and in that school that you're going to go to, and not live in your past, which was something that I really struggled with, living in my past. And then a second big thing I want to talk to you guys about is community college, because I go to a community college. And I was really embarrassed to say that I went to a community college, or to say that I was going to go to a community college, because I felt like that's only where stupid kids go. I felt like it was more of a step in between high school and an actual university. But really, it can be better for some people than going to a university. For me, it's more beneficial for me to go to a community college than to a university, for a few reasons. Number one, I'm getting my associates in teaching, and I want to teach at a Christian preschool. And for Christian preschools, you only need an associate's. Some you only need a few classes in child developmental courses, which is crazy. So I'm already getting the degree that I need. And another thing is FAFSA is paying for it. Because community college is so much cheaper than an actual university, because you don't have to pay room and board. I don't have to pay anything for my college. All my books, all my classes, they're all covered by FAFSA, and I get to keep all the money that I earn. Community college is also a great community, and it's a great experience. My college really tries hard to get everybody involved and to make sure that there's always fun activities to do, and it's really easy to get to know people there. You can make friends in class easily, and even if you don't hang out with them outside of class, it's still fun to be have somebody that you know in a class. And some of my friends from America do go to my college as well, so that's nice for me to be able to spend time with them. But don't automatically underestimate community colleges, because they can be exactly what you need. We have some students who graduated and went to Harvard, so it's not that stupid kids go there. It just seems that way sometimes, I guess, from an outward perspective. But don't be narrow-minded about it. I mean, if you're considering going to a community college, consider it. Don't not consider it because you feel like it's going to be a stupid decision, or because you think you're too smart, because it really is a great option for lots of students. And also, when you go to community college, it's sometimes it can be just as hard as a regular college. you need to have a good work ethic. You can't just procrastinate on everything and not do your readings and not take good notes. A lot of times, if you do that, like I see a lot of students who don't go to class and they don't take notes and they don't respect the teacher very much, and they fail the class and you don't see them for very long. And it's really important that you go to your classes, that you take notes, that you do your work, that you do the readings, because it's not just some little podunk community college, it's college, and you need to have a good work ethic for it, because you will be respected by your teachers and your peers if they see you working hard. And so that's the second biggest thing. The third biggest thing that I really want you guys to know about my transition was that everything that happened to me in my transition, throughout everything that happened to me, I should say, God took care of me throughout the entire process. I got here and I immediately got my license and I got a job, which I could not have done those things without God. And also without Capstone class. Thank you, Mr. Hong, for teaching us how to do job interviews. That was very helpful. But also, I got in some bad things too. My credentials had to be evaluated because they were from a different school. And so I sent that in, but the business didn't give me my results until like a month after I started school. So my FAFSA dropped, I lost all my classes, and I freaked out. The first day of school, I woke up and checked my email and started bawling because it said that all my classes were dropped. And I was so scared, but then my mom took care of me. She like prayed with me and stuff, and then we went to my college and I got all my classes back, and it ended up not being too big of a deal, and we were able to sort things out through God's grace. And he just really helped me. He comforted me through that time and got me through that. I ended up getting my okay for college, and I got my FAFSA back, and they gave me all my money. And so it's just crazy things like that that happen that I could not have done without God. And it's just so important that you make sure that throughout your transition, you're trusting God to take care of you, because he will take care of you. And it can be so scary. Learning new things. I was so intimidated when I got back because I had to do so much stuff, and it was just way too crazy for me. But God just really took care of me through everything that happened, and I think that's something that is really important that I want you guys to know, is that it's important to trust in God with all your heart and lean not on your own understandings. That's in Proverbs 3, I think. But anyway, those are basically the three most important things that I have for you guys. So make sure to say goodbye to the places that really matter to you and the people, obviously. And then my little bit about community college. I don't know if you guys are going to a community college or not, but if you are, good for you. It's really, you shouldn't feel stupid about it, and you shouldn't feel like you're doing something that's not worthwhile, because it actually is a great school to go to, and it can be really helpful. And then also just really trust in God, because he will take care of you no matter what. And I learned that the hard way by not trusting in God at first, and then having to learn to trust in God. So take it from me, it's really important to trust in God, because he will protect you and everything. Anyway, so that's all I have for you guys about my transition. I'm really excited that you guys are graduating and that you're halfway through your year. I hope you guys have a lot of fun. Bye.